Did you know that while Henry Ford was being celebrated, funded, and scaled across America, a black man was building cars too, with no loans, no investors, and no real chance to compete? Follow if you've never heard this, because this isn't just history, this is strategy and exclusion, a business born from barriers. The man's name was C.R. Patterson, born enslaved in 1833. Freedom came, but access didn't. So he built what he could, with what he had: carriages, wagons, craftsmanship that earned respect, even in a country that refused to give it. And in 1893, he founded C.R. Patterson Sons in Greenfield, Ohio, a black-owned manufacturing company. In the 1800s, the shift that changed everything. By the early 1900s, the world was changing. Horsepower was becoming horsepower. Gas-powered engines were taking over, and Patterson's son, Frederick, made a bold move. He pivoted the company into automobiles around 1915, hand-built, high-quality, real production. Let's be clear, this wasn't an idea. This was a functioning black-owned car company in America. The irony they don't teach. At the same time, Henry Ford was getting access to capital, access to banks, access to mass production systems, access to national distribution. Ford was being celebrated. Patterson was being contained. The system was never level. Ford had funding. Patterson had friction. Ford had assembly lines. Patterson had barriers. Ford had national visibility. Patterson had racial limitations placed on his reach, no major loans, no institutional backing, and in many cases blackballed from opportunities that would have allowed the company to scale. First-hand reality of the era. Black entrepreneurs didn't just face competition, they faced restriction. Banks denied loans, suppliers limited access, markets were closed, and even customers were navigating danger just traveling. Imagine building cars in a country where your customers couldn't safely drive them. That's the reality Patterson was operating in. The demise, by design, not deficiency. By the late 1920s, mass production changed the game. Prices dropped, volume increased, and companies without access couldn't keep up. C.R. Patterson Sons stopped producing automobiles, and by 1939 the company closed. Not because it failed, because it was forced out. The part they left out. History gives us a clean story. Ford changed the world, but it doesn't tell you. Who else was building? Who else was innovating? Who else was locked out? The truth. While one man was funded, another was filtered. While one was scaled, another was suppressed. Same industry, same era, different access. Because the truth is, black excellence didn't lack ability. It lacked opportunity, and still showed up anyway. Comment Patterson if you want more about the legacy of C.R. Patterson. Subscribe now to hear more hidden African-American history stories like this. We don't glorify injustice. We reveal truth, so history can't repeat itself.